Hey guys, Dr. Mike with Paramount Chiropractic, and today I'm going to talk about the 3 most common questions I get for a patient who's dealing with shoulder pain. Now, number 1, which is the most obvious question, should you see a chiropractor for shoulder pain? And my answer is absolutely. Chiropractors are really trained to isolate that root cause and not only fix that root cause, but also look at all the auxiliary causes with the shoulder. How are the nerves firing to the shoulder firing? How is the neck moving? Is the shoulder overcompensating for the neck? How about that mid-thoracic spine? How is the shoulder compensating for that? There's so many different things that a shoulder can cause and so many different things that can go wrong with the shoulder that it's really important to see the right person that can not only look at it under a microscope, but also look at it from a bird's eye view and get all the correct information. That way they can most effectively treat that area. So that's going to be the first question. The next question is, how can sleep negatively affect my shoulder, right? Sleep is one of the best things you can do for your body. You should be aiming for 7 to 9 hours a night, getting full, deep, restful sleep, but a lot of people wake up with shoulder pain. Or when you sleep, is it rolling forward and you're hugging it like this, or is your shoulder going up, around, side to side? Really want to make sure we can isolate the reason why that's occurring and also work with you to figure out a good strategy to help bring that arm that's kind of flailing around in the air and bring it nice and low into a good structural anatomical position. Sleep's really tricky, and we pride ourselves on being able to handle the curveballs that negative sleep habits can affect us. So that's going to be the second question. The third question is, how come I have a shoulder injury without actually having a shoulder injury? And by that I mean, if I didn't pop or snap something in my shoulder, how come it's really bothering me? It's a really good question, right? We categorize things in the clinic as macro or micro traumas, right? Macro trauma is what the question is alluding to, right? A macro trauma is a car accident, sporting accident, oh, I tried to throw a ball as far as I could and I felt the pop in my shoulder. Oh, I was walking on my hands and I felt a pop in my shoulder. Those are really the more macro big traumas that are very easy to say, oh, that caused this. The one thing that we don't put a lot of stock into is a bunch of micro traumas, especially with the shoulder. Right? If you're a hairdresser and you're working in front of you all day, every day, and your shoulders in this forward position for 8, 9, 10 hours a day. If you're a carpenter and you're working overhead and you're doing this 8, 9, 10 hours a day. If you're at a desk and you're rolling your shoulders forward 8, 9, 10 hours a day, you're putting your shoulder in a disadvantageous position, right? And it's just, your body's a creature of adaptation. If you keep throwing this negative stimulus at it, eventually you're gonna get a negative result. And our job here is to really isolate what those things are, not only fix it in here, but also give you a lot of lifestyle advice and a lot of things that can help the ergonomics of your job, so these issues are less likely to occur again. So if you or know anyone who has some shoulder pains that's been negatively affecting them, whether it's you, friend, family, have them come on in. We'd love a chance to help them.